Channel, LD greetings from the luminous channels of violet, gold, and aquamarine light. We are divine architects, and I am in individuation with you today to speak with you about personal human co-creation. And I'm excited to be here. As I have the floor, I would like to share a bit about who we are and who I am. I am an aspect of the same soul as the channel and stationed a few vibratory octaves above what you would call 5D Earth or Gaia. I am close to the channel in physical and energetic density during my physical sojourn, so it's quite easy for me to connect with her. Remember, just because we are billions of years apart in what you perceive as time and space, in truth, there is only one perfect moment, the eternal now, outside of time, and it's much easier to simply breathe your way to a loved one and be with them in spirit than take a physical ship and move it between dimensions. Your counterparts are only a thought away and eagerly await your interest in their love and partnership. But how? How can you connect? Perhaps you have tried. Perhaps you have tried to build a radio tower out of strict spiritual diets and regimens and teachers and yoga. Perhaps you have assumed you will never be able to speak to your other aspects of self because it hasn't happened yet. Perhaps you are just joining us here in the potential that you mean I can speak to aspects of myself, even though I am just me, phase where a moment of potential zings up your spine in shock and delight. I would like you to breathe with me for a moment. Yes, take a deep breath, fill your lungs with the particles of light of the Creator, feel the vitality of your physical form, your vibratory form, and your entire being across space and time. Pause in your thankfulness of that breath and exhale into creation once more as only you can. We took a breath together from my lungs to yours across billions of years just now. Imagine it. I invite you to place your hand on my chest. I am an Anuhazi being. I resemble your Egyptian Bastet or sea comet, and my fur is soft and warm to the touch as if I have been lounging in the sunlight, and when your fingers have felt the zing of connection, I invite you to feel my breath, the great billows of physical form depicting a non-physical activity. The great breath in totality is source creations pulling in light, pausing in the zero-point field of infinite possibilities beyond our comprehension and exhaling out, expanding away from source to go have more adventures, to unfold, to continue a great journey of learning. From my perspective, many aspects of human life are symbols of a greater truth. The simple act of breathing, a miracle in itself, the engine of all life within Gaia. It is a symbol of the breath of the Creator, of the universe. Source supplies infinite energy to its family of beloved creations by sharing its architecture with us, the contraction of source energy that allows for infinite expansion away, and then back towards itself. The entire universe and multiverse are breathing, too. Can you see how a simple thing like that is so meaningful? How it is a hidden jewel of understanding. For each breath you take as a physical being, you are recreating the Creator as yourself. In that moment, as is above, so is below. As within, is without. You are an aspect of Source in full glory, having a unique experience, breathing your way through an adventure in space and time, sound and form, thought and being. Perhaps you will be a little kinder to yourself when you take deep breaths now, as you are realizing you are part of something greater, and it's an honor to share in that creation. Feel the difference in your breathing, now. Feel the tingle of a great mystery. You are in engagement with another life form right now. In this moment. With me. Allow the impact of that realization to bypass your "I already know about this" yes mechanism. Woo! I love it when you feel your own magic. I so enjoy humans and your unique energy, and I am always so honored when it is shared with me, with us. Can you believe that? That you, drinking your morning coffee, reading this message, being your simple silly human self, that you are delighting myself and my collective with your presence and attention right now? From my perspective, you are just as magical and wondrous as I am, no matter what slippers you are wearing or titles you hold. Now, the shift in your perspective just now, the realization of "this is pretty cool," allows for a new kind of thought form creation. As an architect, when I observe divine structure, both organic and inorganic, I am looking for the source of the thought that manifested the thing into being. When I am making repairs on energy grids, when I am untangling old architecture blended with updated architecture so that software updates from the creator can be evenly and safely dispersed for the greatest impact on the organism, I am scanning each idea, each thought, and each curiosity that created the structure. And what matters most is the why the thought was created in the first place. When you shift your perspective to one of curiosity, joy, and interest, your thoughts have a different color to them. To us, we see them as with a different kind of sparkle, and those sparkles have a unique and powerful seed of joyful potential embedded in the idea. They are the seed of divine manifestation. They are your soul planting the earth with you. After all, everything was once an idea, before it was made form. Humanity itself was a grand idea, and just the yearning to know and love you sparked the manifestation of, well, all of what you see. That's how Source works. It wishes to grow, and when it has a new idea, oh, there it is. I see thoughts, knowing, and energy as the building blocks of physical experience, not the other way around. We see you as an energetic swirling pool of old hurts, new hopes, scars that you think are your being. They are not. I see desires and fears. I see a whole crockpot full of different kinds of energies existing together inside of you, each person. Much like your America is a melting pot, or Gaia itself, which is a container, holding all of everything that you see before you and more. The galaxy is a shopping cart with many experiences to choose from. The universe is a collection of shopping carts. Which would you like to experience, this lifetime? The soul asks itself. Therefore, I invite you to consider the quality of your thoughts as you have them. It's not only about keeping your vibes up, it's about creating from that place of joy and wonder. If all of your thoughts are turning to darkness, to wounding, to anger, to powerlessness, then you can only create from that place, and the lower vibrations don't have that sparkle that you need to really push your desires into physical manifestation. This is why experiencing Earth has been so difficult for so many. It's much easier to maintain a curious mindset on other, lighter worlds. It's hard when you've been exposed to such negativity before you've even had breakfast. I invite you to engage in the quality of your creation consciously. I invite you to seek the breath and focus on the things you love, that you're curious about, because when you do, everything you create has a different quality to it. The qualities of the new Earth, already being born through the sparkle of your interests, your desires, and your innate energy that cannot be taken from you. You are the engine of the new Earth of Gaia, and you are building it simply through your thoughts. Each and every one of you. Which thoughts are you creating from? It has been an absolute pleasure to speak with you today. We are marveling at your sparks, at your engines starting up in a fullness yet unseen in your world for a long time, at your tenacity, at your courage, and we applaud you and support you from only a breath away. In service and love, KenuAnuhazi.